was, for those of you who might have not seen what was going on with I don't know if y'all heard about also with Kirk Franklin. Did y'all see basically
the boycott?
Yes, he's boycotting the Dove Awards, which the Dove Awards is pretty much like the Oscars the Oscars, the Grammys of gospel music. And he's boycotting it because they cut out a large portion of his speech.
I know. Why do you think they did that?
Well, he already said it flat out. He said, because it is pretty ironic that they cut out the portion of his speech when they edited the portion of his speech, of course, talking about black crimes, the things that's been going on in society.
Exactly.
With our black men. And I don't think his speech was ugly or anything. He was just shedding light on things and talking.
People don't like the truth. We talk about that all the time. They do not like to hear the truth.
Of course, the Dove Awards submitted an apology to Kirk Franklin.
That ain't enough.
I know.
Apologize to whole Black America.
Exactly, as a whole.
They,
and send us some money too.
I want my 40 acres in a mirror. Speaking of
everybody,
no, I'm serious.
Send them back to offer play. I'm sorry.
So, no,
you good. That's what you're here for.
That's what you're here for. Yes. Some spice in our life. Be you, do you.
Oh, God.
And so, that's what they call themselves offering an apology to Kirk Franklin. And I'm saying, hey, they apologize. Because, I mean, come on now, let's be real. You gonna apologize to Kirk Franklin because he's pretty much that. I mean, he's commercialized a lot. So he's bringing out a lot of people to watch your Dove Awards. I'm pretty sure of it every year.
And he's partnered with most of the people in the industry.
Thank you. Most of the people in the industry, they look up to Kirk Franklin. So if Kirk Franklin at the Dove Awards, that means your arena is going to look pretty empty. Because, I mean, you got so many big-name artists such as Lecrae, who have already announced that they rolling with you. They already said they're rolling.
Exactly. He got his whole fleet behind him. So good luck, y'all. Y'all better stop disrespecting these black artists, bringing in all this money for you and for our communities and everywhere else. So, I mean, hey, that's a tough one.
It is.
It's tough.
But I just want to touch bases on the fact that they did say in their apology that, it was a lot going on and they only have I just want to make sure for those who did not read
it sounds like an excuse to me.
And so they saying that the reason that it had to be edited was because the show was already long, your speeches are already only supposed to be so long, and they wanted to make sure,
but then they cut out the most vital piece.
Thank you. They wanted to make sure that they got pretty much everybody a little bit of a chance on the show. But
that's crazy. America, we need to get it together.
They tried it.
There we go. They tried. There you go.
We know. Yeah. Cut the bull.
Right. In other news,
just lie like a rug.
Whatever
it's
we
sad.
can do to keep getting, what I'm saying? They let's what you got else then? Because I'm not
trying to take. I'm saying like they know they wrong.
I was about to probably keep going and say some things that I might not should say.
No, you can say whatever you want. Because guess what? This is our show. Hey,
Because all I say is, unfortunately, it's so sad how they want to keep. You know what I'm saying? You want our people. You want to talk about us and down us, but at the same time, you need our people. Like
they want to steal our culture. They want to be a part of it. We make everything cool.
Yeah,
but they want our rhythm and not our blues, as they say.
Come on now. Let's speak on it. Yeah. Let's speak on it. If that ain't taking a hammer and hitting the nail right there, like you don't want to claim us. You don't want to talk too much to us. You don't want us to be a part of your stuff too much. But you really need us. Let's be 100.
Because the reality is we need each other. That's why I keep on echoing to the world. We need each other. We need to stop it. We need to stop it.
For real. We really do. Like let's be real here. Let me tell y'all, because this really makes me think about something. So I was talking to a young lady. Everybody, y'all know Mary Kay is my other business, Mary Kay. www.marykay.com/Nville. But so I was talking to a young lady. I was trying to recruit about my Mary Kay business. And of course, what she said, one of the reasons why she did not support Mary Kay was because she felt like, she wants to support only black owned businesses. And nothing against the consultants, but she only wants to support Black-owned businesses. And when you support, somebody in Mary Kay, you're still at the end of the day giving back to a white woman. Okay, that's what you're saying. But that's how I'm saying it. We all at the end of the day got to work together, whether we like it or not.
And you may be like, you and I have talked because I also used to sell Mary Kay.
Yeah.
Mary Kay was a learning ground and a launching for me to do the thing that I was needing to do, my purpose.
Yeah.
So supporting me was giving me what I needed to learn in order to do what God had called me to do, which is now support Black businesses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to start
Black
somewhere.
Art. But I had to learn. There was a lot I needed to learn.
Yeah.
And Mary Kay provided that.
Yeah.
It was a great experience.
Yeah. But that's
seriously,
yeah.
And at the end, it goes back to what I'm saying. Like, we all need to support each other, period. We need to stop dicing it up in Black, white, Hispanic, Filipino. Does not matter. We're all human. We all trying to make the coin. Let's work together.
Yeah.
And we emphasize on Black business because we are at the bottom. We're struggling. Why? Because we don't know how to work together. And that's a lesson that we all must learn. I know y'all don't want to hear the truth, but I'm here to tell it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, hey, it's our show. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna state what we feel like. That's what's going on. Like, it's crazy out here though. It's crazy. We should be able to respect everybody's history, everybody's culture.
We should not do business because it's gonna benefit another race. Shut up. It's gonna benefit you to start your own business. Stop it. I'm so sorry. I'm tired of the ignorance. We ready to move on
before I get mad. We can move on because that's pretty much what I just want to clear the era. Just talk about period, like you just said. Like, even if Kirk Franklin was talking about something that happened in the Hispanic community.
Yeah.
Either way, like, but unfortunately, it's mostly our Black people that get cut out. For sure.
You
don't hear too much about, and we could just not hear
the
about
least
it.
respected. But yeah, we're out here getting this money though.
Thank you.
And we making money for other corporations as well.
We are the ones who are mostly populating, the culture. Mm-hmm. We're the ones who is mostly populating the economy.
Oh, for sure. We're the number one spender.
Yeah.
We're the number one spender. We did a segment called Females in Finances at the very beginning of this year. We spend billions in beauty and hair.
That's why whenever like Cristal, whenever you mess up and you downgrade Black people, who you gotta apologize to? You always gotta come back and say something, because we the ones you see the numbers. Whenever we say we gonna boycott something, you see your numbers, they go down tremendously.
It's the level of disrespect where they shouldn't even be apologizing.
There you go.
Exactly.
They don't have enough Black people in the room. They're not,
that's
making
true.
Decisions.
You're right.
That's where we need to be working towards, getting in every single one of them rooms so that our voices are respected and heard.
And that's a valid point, Meelah, because that goes back to, like I said earlier, about somebody saying, hey, I'm not going to support Mary Kay because at the end of the day you put it in a white person. No, but that's the thing. These businesses, just the same thing too, in a sense with Jay-Z even buying a part of the NFL. At the end of the day, like, you can't beat them, so sometimes you do need to join. We need our people on the board tables, because otherwise these people wouldn't be saying the stupid stuff that they saying.
They going hard today.
I feel it, girl. I feel it.
Hey, I can't deny what she's saying. No, she's telling the truth. Yeah. Listen, we need to wake up. For real.
How about we just, like you just said earlier, let's get this money together.
And that's not directed just to the people that are Black. It's directed to everybody. We all need to wake up. What are we doing? We sitting here fussing and fighting over the same argument for the last 50, 100 years. Let's get past it. You know what I mean? So let me go on into the next break. We have a lot of news to talk about first before we get to Miss Meelah. So I want to talk about the 8-year-old girl. Her name is Zuri. She's from Mexico that went to China and solved 70 math problems, okay, in her mind. She didn't write it down or anything. Like, this 8-year-old girl was killing it. Her first name is Zuri, Z-U-R-Y, last name Reyes. So shout out to her and her parents, because they're doing something right. The fact that you went to China is smashed. And we all know that China is known for their impeccable education system, right? And so the fact that she was able to do that at such a young age, girl, shout out and kudos to you. I just had to highlight that in our good sector of the news today. Also, I want to talk about the race that's going on, the Houston mayor's race. They're talking about crime. They're talking about flooding. They're talking about Trump even in the mayoral race for Houston's position. So we'll see who wins. We had mayoral candidate Demetria Smith that came on the show. There's many other candidates, I believe 12 total, right? That are running. The last day to vote early was on November 1st, which was Friday. Now you're going to have to wait till November 5th. I believe that's Tuesday.
I already voted. Sis.
Yeah.
You already voted?
We voted, sis. Hey. I took my mama and daddy. We had a good time.
And so it's important to vote. If you want to see true change, you have to research these people before you vote for them, because you never know who you're putting in office. I mean, look at what we have today. Moving on. Kanye West. Kanye West, unless you haven't already heard, he's moved to gospel, y'all. I thought for the longest that his baseline was Christianity. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
Most black people grow up Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, whether they stay with it is something different.
But I think with Kanye though, I think what his problem was with Christianity at first was the fact that when he started the rap music that he was doing, and he does great music, by the way. I don't mean just rapping. I mean, he does the instrumentals. He does a lot of different things in music. Everything is glorious. Yeah. And so the fact that now he's deciding to do strictly Christian music, also in addition to him doing that, he's also stating to his wife that he thinks that she dressed too sexy, that he believes that his little daughter should not be wearing makeup. Here's my take on that.
Oh boy,
I've been thinking this. I mean, so did it take you to switch to doing gospel music to realize that your daughter shouldn't be wearing lipstick at age 5? Now, I'm not the one to judge. It's not my child. But, I mean, she is not of age to be wearing such things. Now, when you're in the public's eye all the time, every day, maybe every now and then you want to put on a lip gloss or something. But, I mean, to full-blown be wearing the same color lipstick that I'm wearing at age 5 or however old she is, along with eyeshadow.
Ivy with no makeup on.
I feel that. Yeah.
Well, you already know the answer to that. We'll talk behind the scenes. But what I'm saying is, I haven't checked out the album yet. I heard good things about it. I want to listen to his music. I don't want to count him out just because I think he's doing a lot of strange stuff. Like, he's always been really loopy to me, especially after his mother died. So definitely sending prayers to him in that regard. I know it's not easy, especially when you lose somebody that's so close to you. Yeah. But at the same time, I do have a little concern about him taking on such a great dramatic change in terms of his music, in terms of him attaching himself to a religion, because we have to be careful when we're influencers in society. When we make changes like that, we need to learn how to stick with them, because if you're Christian today and atheist tomorrow, then what does that say to your listeners and the people who follow you?
And you know what? That's what I say too. I totally agree. Like, that's my problem with Kanye. Like, I'm all for it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because the same thing with Justin Bieber. You know, pretty much similar anyway. He hasn't come out with a gospel CD, but you know, we've all heard the stories about Justin Bieber claiming, you know, his claiming Christianity.
Right.
And like, of course, as a fellow Christian, like, no, I am all for it. Like, of course, I mean, at the end of the day, Jesus is coming back. So, I mean, let's be real. So, of course, I want, you know, that's what he said. He came so that we all may be saved. So, I'm not judging. I'm all for it, but also, I mean, that's my thing is, like, Kanye, are you being real though? Are you being authentic? Like, I heard a song and it's you know, usual Kanye, and so I don't have nothing against it. You know, I like Kanye. I haven't heard it,
but I do want to say something on the issue of like his wife and daughter. I think that especially just in the American community, not just black, I feel like we have used. There are a lot of people that have used religion to oppress. And I feel like his wife, I felt like what he did was out of line. If he had an issue with his wife, he should have gone to his wife, not to social media. Yeah. I take real issue with that. Yeah. Because not only is her sexiness is a part of her brand. Mm-hmm. This is her job. It's not just I mean, it may not have started like that, you know, but it is now. And it's a very recognizable brand. They are like, together they are the top beauty. I'm not even a Kardashian fan. However, I am a woman run themselves fan. Yeah. Period. So I took issue with the way that was handled because I thought it was a really jerky thing to do. Yeah. And I don't think Jesus was in that. That was a pride thing.
And but you know what?
Because I mean, you know, for the churchy folk, you know, you love your wife, you know, like God loved the church.
Exactly.
God didn't put nobody out here to get stoned. He was like, let he without sin cast the first stone. Then he pushed them to the front, like, Stop doing it. He didn't do that. That's not how he rolled. Jesus wasn't in that. That was Kanye. And Kanye's ego. And Kanye's ego oppressing his wife and doing it in front of his
publicly.
Yeah.
And that's my whole
point. I didn't like that.
We can't ever know which Kanye we're going to get today or tomorrow. We're going to get sugar Kanye, salt and pepper Kanye. I don't know what Kanye we going to get. And that's the scary thing about you leading a movement in the way that you're leading it. So good luck with those who are following.
But I also think though, like he is new in his, I guess, recent salvation. People do have to work out their salvation. That's an area of growth. Like he has been famous. He has been able to say whatever he want to say without any accountability. Yeah. As a Christian, you always have accountability. Exactly. So that's an area of growth for him. That's going to be something that he's going to have to work out. I mean, I'm just interested to see how it play out. You know? I'm just like, all right, let me see on this.
We living in some times now. Okay, anyway, teach his own and good luck on the growth. Now let's move on to the next celebrity news. This is fun, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it.
I haven't read about that.
Okay, so let's talk about my dear Summer Walker. Now, as you know, if you've been following Sistas Talk Podcast since January the 20th, 2019, you know that almost every day I've played Summer Walker up until the recent months. Girls Need Love. That's my anthem. Anyways, it was before she became very popular, and now that's hit radio mainstream in Houston and everywhere in the U.S. Now, the gossip that I have on her today, because we don't know if this is true. All right, I'm just going to read the headline, and you tell me what you think. Singer Summer Walker said, "I hate showers," and as you know, as you would expect, Twitter was not here for it, or her washing bowl. So basically what Summer Walker is saying is that she does not enjoy taking showers, but she will, clean herself using a washing bowl. Now, that's very personal. I'm only talking about it because media got a hold to it and I thought it was funny. I think that I shouldn't care, nor you or anybody else should care about how somebody cleanses themselves. How she chooses is her business. Maybe that's how she grew up. I don't know. But that's the first I've ever heard. Y'all know anybody that don't like to take showers?
I can't say I personally know anybody who don't like to take showers, but at the same time, so what is this washing bowl? Does this mean like she literally stands up over a washing bowl and uses soap and water?
I'm glad you asked.
I think it was something about baby wipes.
It's a combination.
Like soap and
she uses a bowl with a combination of soap and water with the wipes. Yes, you're right.
I read it.
She has a different combination of things. So in her washing bowl, she has Huggies wipes. She also has Dr. Teal's foaming baths. Now, y'all be careful because they can give you a urinary tract infection. She also has baby oil, and she has some type of facial treatment cream along with something else. To each his own.
So she stands up and just uses these items?
That's what she said. And she doesn't care what you think, what I think, or what Miss Meelah thinks.
Well,
she also said, F it, I hate people, man.
Oh, okay.
She posted something today. She posted something today, and my friend reposted it. So I want to read it to y'all. Give me a second to find it. Oh, wait, here it is right here. Hold on. It didn't take me long. She said, "Nah, for real, though. I've decided y'all don't deserve me. LOL. I knew from day one I was too real for this." Can I go on here?
Go ahead, girl.
Oh, for this shit. Y'all can have the music, and I'ma just head out. Fuck the interviews, photo shoots, videos, and the shows too. I'll finish this tour out though. I'm just a regular person, nothing more. LOL, people got this fame shit fucked up. I've been me from day one. I'm not about to start acting different, talking different, treating people different, or looking different. People really expect too much from you. Every day and everything isn't a Miss America Bad Bitch contest. And I don't feel the need to put others down to stay relevant. People really just disconnected, hiding behind these apps, these filters, the clothes, the makeup, the hair. A lot of y'all need to step back and get into yourselves from a different perspective and take the same amount of time that you normally do to prepare and improve your physical, but apply it to your spirit and become more comfortable with the real you, whoever that may be, as long as you're not hurting anyone. That same amount of time you take to chase the bag, try putting that same amount of energy into patience, acceptance, understanding, self-awareness, self-love. But I know no one gives a shit about what I'm saying. So yeah, peace, love, and light.
It's not that we don't care, right?
I like that though.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I'm gonna say, look, she's not lying. You should be in tune with self, right, spiritually. But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. We're talking about showers versus washing bowls.
But I think that's a response to all the backlash.
Yeah, that's fine, but let me finish. But also, we talking about washing your face with a towel versus taking spit to a towel and wiping your face. And I have proof right here.
Oh, no.
And I'll play that later. But, I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to bash her. I love her music. She's awesome.
Is she young?
But she is extremely young.
Look,
this is what they said after they found out Summer Walker doesn't take shower, and they go bring them in and give her
no.
That's hilarious. I wish y'all could see this. Let me see if I can play it.
I just feel like we could have talked to her about her hygiene with love. We ain't have to bash her. We be like, little sis.
Girl, this is America. Who talks to people with love anymore?
We gotta do better. Yeah. But like, little sis, don't be going on the internet saying you don't take no bath. Let me tell you how to bath.
That's hilarious. It's okay to be honest, but let's not tell everybody everything. How about that?
I mean, no, that really needed to come out so somebody can help her. You know, tell her how to clean herself. That really was.
She knows. She just doesn't choose. Anyway, but I'm done with my celebrity news, y'all.
I think some people honestly they don't know. Like I think
some people that don't.
They don't know. Like they don't know proper hygiene. So it's like
I think maybe she was raised by her grandma. You know how back
grandmas was real clean. They
but sometimes the grandmas got the washing bowl. They didn't always, not everybody.
That would be something I would think like, if we want to be real here, let's be real. Like, okay, you take your shower at night and then maybe in the morning or maybe after you done win, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get too technical.
I mean, come on now. That's to me with the washing bowl. Grandma
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
On The Real, they was talking about how some women was wearing their panties 2 days in a row.
Oh, no, that's
what was this?
On The Real or The Talk or one of them shows. Yeah, they was talking about it.
You know what?
Whichever the one with the twin on it.
Let me tell you, I went to an event, a networking event where it was said how some people, you entrepreneurs out here and you out here working so hard and sometimes, you might go a day or two without a shower. I don't care how much I'm out here on my grind.
Right.
Now, I might not be full face beat, but that might be the least thing you see I be grinding.
Right.
But I'm gonna take a shower.
I'm sweating my rolls. I gotta take a
Y'all, I'm too done today.
Yeah, that's why I say, let's be real. Like, you use the wash bowl, like I say, maybe in the morning or maybe in between. You out here that's what I'm saying. But that's what you do while you out here grinding. You might need a wash bowl for something like that.
Listen, I'm African. I gotta take a shower.
But
I got a little arm booty. Y'all know what that is? You gotta go in there and wash that. You got to wash.
You should do a video on how to properly, for real. I'm not kidding. You be surprised how many views. I'm just saying.
How you do it though without
That's a good segue though.
Oh, to talk on my channel?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, hey.
She popped right into character.
So my channel is called Treasure Journey, Diary of a Fat Black Girl. Okay. And I call myself a fatvocate, blacktivist, and girl power ranger. And I support all things fat, all things black, and all things girl. So that Treasure Journey is a little bit of thoughts / eating good / friendship / books that I read, and everything that I support is either black owned, woman owned, or fat friendly.
Give me your
the channel. If you type in Treasure Journey, it'll come up. Treasure with a D on the end. It'll come right on up. Y'all go subscribe. That's how I make my money. And
yes, this is the one I watched yesterday. Okay.
Some of it is real foolery. Some of it's like almost like live. Like, I be in my pajamas sometimes. My favorite video is Farts and Glitter, which is a concept. Okay. But I am farting, so it ain't everybody's favorite video. But it's my favorite video because I think it's very true to who I am. But Farts and Glitter is... I wanted to use something that everybody could understand, no matter what age they were, no matter what, everybody farts. So that was something that I felt like everybody would understand. Mm-hmm. And that video talks about how to overcome obstacles. It's really a metaphor that the farts are the bad things of your life and the glitter are the good things of your life. Because farts are passing. Everybody has it.
I love it.
But it goes away real quick.
That's a good one.
Sometimes it goes away.
Especially if you fan it.
Go on there. Go. You can do. That's life. goes.
And everybody has a struggle.
Oh my God.
And if you look at everything negative that comes your way, this is just a part. It's gonna go away. And focus on the good things, which are glitter, which sticks around. And the more glitter you use, the more glitter you find. You cannot get rid of glitter if you're using it all the time. It shows up everywhere. So and people love glitter, and it makes them happy. So if you have
it does
energy,
make you happy,
and you're giving out like a lot of it, you're gonna always have it.
Yes.
So
sometimes glitter, what it do is stick.
It sticks to you. It sticks to other people.
It stick on other people.
But my point is, sometimes glitter, sometimes it get on your nerves, but then eventually you end up liking the glitter. You like, this glitter.
Some glitter on there.
I love glitter.
But sometimes it sticks so much, you start getting on your nerves. You're like, damn, where is glitter?
No,
but you can't help it.
I'm the troll that was made of glitter that spoke with the auto tune.
So farts and glitter is probably my favorite video, but like I'm sure it probably turns some people off because they're like, why is she out here farting? Like they had to watch it to find out.
So did you make yourself fart, or
it was just fart noises, like.
Oh, I was about to say.
No. We did go eat beans. You got to go watch it.
I like how much cabbage she eat.
My kids went. Now my daughter was farting for real. She gonna be mad later, but she was farting for real. We went to go eat beans first to see if we.
You are so crazy.
Yeah. So that's probably my favorite video. And then I did another project. It's called The Love Project. And it was 30 words in 30 days. Because when I started my channel, I didn't really know how to introduce myself. Because I didn't want to be like, hi, I'm Meelah. And I'm this, that, and this. And watch my channel. That's so like typical, played out or whatever. So I asked my friends to describe me in one word. So all of them are on there like doing their interview, but what they didn't know is for every word they gave me, I was going to give them 30. So they had no idea of the things that I was going to say about them. And when they saw that video, they were surprised. A lot of them were brought to tears, and all of them are on there. That's how I wanted to start in my channel, paying homage to the people that always loved me, always been there for me, believe in me. Almost every single one of them believe that I can change the world. That's like a lot of goddamn pressure, but I love them for that.
Right. Awesome.
I love them for that.
That is awesome.
Yes. So, and then it's also really good eating on there. I like to eat like interesting foods. So I've done, there's a video with funnel cake wings. And I also went to Candy's restaurant, Old Lady Gang, and I had the fried deviled eggs over there.
Nice.
And Turkey Leg Hut, which is a Houston favorite.
Yeah, it is.
So, and then I also did Crab Queens just because that's owned by another YouTuber.
Yeah.
So I.
Nice. I didn't even know.
Yeah, he's gotten really big. Really. That's the only reason
nice.
Some people even came to the restaurant because they were all excited because
it was him.
Yeah, he was the owner.
Yeah.
Oh.
So y'all check out the channel. It's 100 videos on there.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's a lot. I got a lot of stuff coming out. I'm working on a new season. One of my videos coming out is called Fat Girl Ish, and that's mostly just clips that I found all over the internet about people talking about the good things about being a fat girl, because it's levels to this.
Right.
And I also talk about some of my other favorite Black YouTubers so that people, maybe if they weren't supporting them, they can. A lot of these YouTubers do great things in the community as far as like not just with their channel, but through their channel, employ a lot of people and work in a lot of social justice and community service. Mm-hmm. And I also want to shout out to my one of my good friends, and her organization is called Birthday Bash Box, which if y'all are following me or if y'all see me, I'm always talking about Birthday Bash Box. I'm on the board. I'm the vice president of her board. And that organization throws birthday parties and has birthday experiences for kids whose family may not be able to do that for them. And it's great to be a part of. So awesome. If you want to learn more about that organization, it's www.birthdayBashBox.org.
Okay. All right. I love it.
Yeah, so, that's really cool.
And a couple of all of the videos that I have that are about nonprofits, all of the money from those videos go to those nonprofits.
Look at you. You are such a blessing.
Yeah. So I have a couple videos on my channel. If y'all watch them, that just raises money for them, and share them. That just raises money for those organizations, which is free for you to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So. And we on YouTube anyway.
Yeah, just watch them.
Might as well.
Or just play it, even if you don't want to watch it, because that's how, they get all that money.
Well, I sure am gonna go and look for those videos about the nonprofit.
That one is all I want for my birthday is the one of my birthday bash box, and the other one is called Wakanda Pencils, and that's about this organization called Paper Pencil Pen. And I just feel like this is like Wakanda for school supplies, because she will give school supplies to anybody. You don't have to be in a certain income zone or anything. She's like, because somebody can make $80,000 and then they got a divorce.
Well, come on now, let's talk about that.
And then like now they got to cover all the finances, but they still their bills are still at that other level. So she's talking about anybody who say they need it, she can do it, and she ships. So I did a video on her, and her organization is called Paper Pencil Pen.
Nice. I love it, and that's what I'm talking about right there. I think that's what I'm talking about right there, because there's so many people that like the economy period, because and not even just a divorce. Some people they marry and they can't. They
stuff changing. They just can't squeeze it. Like
exactly.
My kids' school supplies was $1,000, over $1,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Golly.
I know it's a lot of money. Like when you buy school supplies,
and then like if they're in any kind of special programs, they need special like equipment, iPads, stuff like that.
Yep.
That's a
fact.
It's a lot of money. These kids, and you want your kids to be able to take advantage of every opportunity, because you want them to have every opportunity that you did not have to be great.
Yeah,
exactly.
So what you gonna do?
Shoot, I just want to be able to have what I had. Shoot, can we just get? Good Lord.
See you. So you will see, and that's see for me. I'm just trying to at least.
So those are, and if somebody is looking for organizations to donate to or volunteer with, I will stand on the fact these are people that actually do the work. Yeah. That give the kid, like it's organizations that they take 60 and then only 40% go to get. All of this stuff is going to
the kids.
Yes. And that is amazing. Like
that makes a difference.
Yeah.
And I know some other organizations. I don't want to talk to me, but some of them people don't even take pay. Yeah. Like salaries out for all the work they're doing. They just want to help take care of the community, and that's a soul. That's more than a heart. That's a soul.
Yeah, I love it. You're
Speaking of that, this is a nice segue yet again. And two, I want to give you guys, I told you guys at the beginning of the show I was going to let you know who the royalty of the week was. And I want to apologize because we had to hit that celebrity news like no other. We got a celebrity in the building as well. And she is funny, y'all. She is so funny. Y'all going to make sure y'all subscribe to her page. Because she got me over here cracking up. But I want to let you guys know, drum roll please. Can y'all do me a favor? Oh, okay. The royalty of the week is Lenora's Personal Care LLC. I'll make sure to share this video on the Texas Women's Business page. Ooh, y'all give them some weak caps.
Why I want to hear about it?
So let me tell y'all more about it. I'm trying to pull it up. Hold on. So she is a healthcare or home care provider. She provides care in the Houston area as well as I think it's also statewide, but I'm going to make sure. So her goal is to assist each patient with independence in their daily life. So this is mostly for elderly or disabled people who would like to just carry on with their lives without having to go into a home or to go into a hospital for assistance. And so she does a lot of social interaction with these individuals. So a lot of us have grandparents, a lot of us have older aunts and uncles that can use this service. So some of the assistance that she provides, so you'll know, is that she does housekeeping. She helps them eat their food, grooming, dressing, bathing. She also helps with cognitive impairment, mobility, and also gives medication reminders. So that's really important for people who have like diabetes and things like that. Mm-hmm. She also does companionship services, which I thought was very unique and interesting. She offers conversation, monitors the diet of eating, also checks with whether or not the food is expired. That's so important for our elderly because they don't have the strength or the time or energy to be looking through their cabinets,
and they can't see it.
And they can't see it.
I can't barely see it.
Good point. A very good point. She also will sit with them and reminisce about the past, which is so important. You don't hear people doing that anymore. She assists with clothing selection, She'll also care for the house plants. And there's just a slew of things. She'll pay bills. She'll mail off letters for them. She'll purchase the magazines and papers for them. She'll even make sure they pay their rent on time.
That's key. It's
essential.
Because a lot of people, as they get elderly, like they don't be thinking about that stuff. I know I have to remind my mama to pay her rent.
Exactly.
And the kids don't be looking at a lot of people. Kids just disregard that. Like, I don't get it.
That's crazy. It's true too. But I want to just give a special shout out and congratulate Miss Lenora for her personal care LLC business. We thank God for people like you. Keep doing what you do, and I pray that your business continues to expand. I'll make sure to send you an email once our show is over. Now, back to Meelah.
I love it.
I don't feel like can we also just like talk a little bit about our royalty of the week last week? Because I don't feel like they got enough play, on the
they did.
On the show, though.
True, because we were too busy doing eyebrows.
So just to...
Wait, eyebrows.
Shout out to Doll Beauty, by the way. Yeah. But so last week's royalty of the week, and I'll make sure I get it right. Butter Me Up. You can find them on Facebook. I ordered my cream actually on Friday, and I'm gonna try the unicorn souffle. So I'll show you. They're in Houston.
Oh, we can do a video promoting it.
Oh, absolutely. I planned on it. When I get it, I was gonna do it on the show. But shout out to Butter Me Up. You can find their website. Hold on.
Because I'm always ashy. Didn't I post about being ashy the other day?
It's the weather. I believe it's Butter Me Up Organics 19.
I put on lotion with shea butter on top. We're going to see if it lasts through the show.
Okay, so that's the Facebook. So you can find them on facebook.com/buttermeuporganics19. And then their website is buttermeupsouffle.com. And I know a lot of y'all don't know how to spell souffle. It's okay. It's butterme, you know how to spell that, up. And then SOUFFLE.com.
FF.
Yeah, SOUFFLE. Souffle. You can say it, but a lot of y'all can't spell it. You don't have to tell me, I know. Because I couldn't spell it at first. I was thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that look good.
But it is real. Yeah, her products look really good. And I can't wait to try it.
Is she watching right now?
I'm pretty sure somebody's watching somewhere. Yeah.
Girl, let me make a video. Let me just come and get rid of this ash. And we can talk about it.
There we go. Be on the YouTube channel.
She makes different types. So it's not just unicorn, but I chose that one because it seems magical. I want to know what's in it.
Look the way my ash is. It needs magic. It needs something. I need a miracle.
It looks really, if y'all take a look at her page on Facebook, it looks really good. Her products are natural and they're organic, and you can't go wrong with something natural. So that was last week's royalty of the week. And this week's royalty of the week, you can find more information about Lenora's Personal Care LLC go to Lenora, LANORAHSCARE.com. It'll take you straight to her page, and it'll give you all the list of services. I think this would be super awesome to give to someone for, holidays are coming up. So you can pay for them for some assistance to come to their home, even if it's once a week, you can pay for that. I'm so done. So while I'm talking about the royalty of the week, she over here showing ashy legs.
That's on her page. That's how my legs be looking. No cap.
So basically, she needs to call up Butter Me Souffle. They need to order a couple of ounces.
Please bless the shea butter.
So now you say for sure you gotta reach out to her.
So yeah, I just
listen,
and y'all, it don't even get that cold here in Houston, but sometimes when it's cold,
too.
We dry up.
She sells sage.
She sells a lot of different things natural. And it's good to cleanse the house with sage. I do it. My husband says it smells like marijuana, but I don't listen to him. And my daughter was
like,
it's
antibacterial. It's antibacterial. It likes to keep you from getting colds.
Yes, and it gets rid of negative energy. It's even deeper than that. So I like doing it at least once a week. Because we get all kind of people coming in and out of our house. You never know. Anyway, let me not get off topic. So back to you, Miss Meelah.
What I'm supposed to say?
And these ashy legs. What are we talking about?
I put some lotion on today, but we're going to see if it make it through the show.
Oh, my God.
I put some lotion on with the shea butter on top. Yeah. And then the shea butter. Okay, so look, my friend said put the baby oil gel, mix it in with the shea butter.
You just need to do Butter Me Up.
I know. I'm finna go over. We're going to see. I'm going to come over there fresh out the shower.
Gets you more clients. See?
I'm going to come out there fresh out the shower. Because my viewers are not going to view. They're not going to judge me, okay? Because they already know I be farting on there, so they don't care about no ash. Okay, so they are not gonna judge. I'll be on there with wigs, without wigs. I got a wig sewn on it. We real on the channel.
Yes. I see, and I'm here for it.
So we go.
Y'all need to
somebody
go subscribe.
Else is ashy like me.
Yeah,
they need somebody to talk about it, and I'm here for it. Okay, I'm just trying to help somebody. Okay, I need some help. I just want to help somebody.
Yes. Listen, y'all go to Treasured Journey. That's what it did.
Yeah.
Treasured Journey.
And look, if one of y'all, okay, so I've never had Hennessy before, y'all. Okay,
you never had what?
I never had Hennessy before. I never had no brown liquor.
You never need to get on it.
So no, but I wanted to have like an event with some people that love me. That's gonna make sure I don't die or anything. Okay. To come and do like the shots with me and
can you invite Sistas Talk?
Yes, okay. And I want y'all to.
We can record it.
Great idea.
I want y'all. It's for the channel. It's for the channel. Yeah. So I want y'all to chronicle what happens every hour for the channel. Yeah, I got a shirt and everything. I'm ready.
You ready for it? Girl, let us know when you're ready.
That would be a great social networking event. We should collaborate.
But I need to do it at home because I don't want to fall down.
We're gonna make it a small little intimate. Yeah. We ain't gonna go that big.
Yeah, like I want to have
Nikki went from 0 to 1,000.
I'm like, we gonna make this big.
No, not the first time.
No, because can nobody pick me up.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hurt nobody. No, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Gotta do it where I can sit down.
We're gonna go on a musical break. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about Miss Meelah on her brown liquor.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I drink brown almost every day.
I never had any brown liquor.
I had brown before
that's not true. I tasted, I was at my ex-boyfriend's house. They drank a lot. They whole family drank. And I tasted some...
Girl.
I tasted some Parmesan, some peach. It was like a lot. It tasted good though, but it was
good.
Ooh.
Look, and a good holiday drink that I made before I came, as you can do like either half and half, or if you have a milk allergy, then you can do almond milk creamer. You mix that in with a little bit of caramel and chocolate syrup on ice, and add your what kind of alcohol did I have to it? Rum. I did spicy rum. So
that's what it sounds like. Good.
It's really good. So that's a good holiday drink you can do for Thanksgiving or for Christmas.
I think I might need the recipe, ma'am. I might need you to jot that down for me.
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't had a beverage in a while. Oh wait, no, that's not true.
Would you have one today?
No. I am on regular me. I had some coffee.
Regular me.
I'm on regular me.
She said I'm on regular me, so y'all.
Yeah, very few people get to see Turn Up Me. That's a little bit too much for a lot of people. But no, I had a drink. I went to a BBW social event and I had a few drinks. It was nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah, every now and then. You gotta
but I be so tired the next day.
Yeah.
So I be like, where the food? We make sure we got food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on a break, and when we come back... What? No, I'm just saying. We way past the hour. We need to go on a break. When we get back, we'll talk more on Miss YouTube sensation Meelah. Find her on YouTube, Treasured Journey.
I'll post the link on the live. I'll post the link so people can get it.
Okay.
I think I know how to do that.
Look at her. She's like, you ain't got to say it. I'm going to post it.
I'm going to
post it.
Here it is right here. I'm finna post it right now.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to the Sistas Talk Podcast.
I bet people are like, what they screaming about? We having fun over here. Thank y'all for tuning into the Sistas Talk Podcast. I appreciate y'all for listening.
Every now and then. You gotta let your
What's going on today? Any games going on?
The Texans.
The Texans played this morning.
Houston Texans?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, we still got a football team? I said it.
Whatever.
Ooh, Houston Texans. Sorry, child.
I'm all Houston everything.
Yeah,
even I'm not a big sports person, but like I'm not gonna root against the home team.
Thank you. I'm not that one, but my husband on the other hand has a good friend of his who will go against the home team. That's all he do.
That's why me and my ex-husband got a divorce because he's a Dallas Cowboys.
Are you serious?
Not really.
I know.
Sort of. My people was like, "What you doing, marrying a Dallas Cowboys fan? Didn't we teach you anything?" And it didn't work out, so I think that's why. Nah, that ain't why. But he want to do a video called "He Said, She Said" as exes.
You should do it. That sounds so good.
Oh my God,
I'm interested. No, you need to do that.
Y'all don't know him though.
Yeah, it don't matter. But you gonna know them checks though.
Oh Lord. Maybe just one video. I don't know if it can be like.
I'm telling you what you do when you
that's all I was thinking was just one video. I don't think y'all, like you said, I don't know about making it like to do more.
I don't like him.
They could do a segment.
I think that would be a great, like she say, episode though. That's what I think that would be a great episode. And we can talk about co-parenting because we actually co-parent. Like, I know. People think we don't even. People think we're still married. They don't know. My kid's teacher, they thought we were married. Yeah, and I love it because I've seen, on Facebook, y'all like still getting together for Halloween and everybody dressing together as a family. I love it. I I respect it. It's hard sometimes, but it's good. Yeah, it's for them. Yeah, it's a great. And that's the part you got to realize with all of it. All of it's for them. Yeah, and they only gonna be kids for a little bit.
That's right.
And they're gonna remember.
Yeah, because
but we did try to do some stuff. We went too far. Let's save it. Let's talk about that on air. Let's talk about that on air. From what you said, let's get into that on air when we come back. We're gonna go ahead and just cut into it after one song. What you think, Danielle?
Come on, we almost done with that one song.
Yeah, we almost done.
I'm over here just multitasking. I'm listening.
Because I know me and my husband and his ex, they co-parent, and I thought their co-parenting was good until I saw yours. I was like,
oh, dang.
But like, don't get me wrong, theirs is still good, but it's just that y'all co-parenting is a whole nother level.
They see him every day.
Yeah. My husband and his ex, like, they did, like, we all came together, and I think we all did a great job co-parenting.
How is that? Because I want a husband. But not right now, though.
But I mean, that's what happened. Pretty much, I think number one, it has to be respect, because at the end of the day, like, I knew how to mind my business too. Like, I knew how to.
I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she Nikki good because I dated guys who didn't have kids, and I'm married to a man who did not have a child until we had our.
And a lot of people can't do that. And I understand that
because the lines can get blurred real.
Yeah. Our situation is unique because he's disabled. He's blind.
Oh.
All right. So I spent a lot of time.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Sistas Talk Podcast. This is your girl Nikki
and y'all other girl.
Oh, hey,
I'm the side chick.
Hi, Meelah. Visiting.
She said visiting. I'm done. We never had a guest say visiting.
I was so polite.
No. Yeah.
She is so polite.
We always welcome people to come back.
I love y'all.
Oh, we love you too.
Oh, you like the vibes for real?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
Even if I'm not talking, I'll just sit over there.
No, you're not talking.
No. We're gonna bring some chicken next time.
No, we not. We good for eating over here. You better ask Nikki. What I do before I come to the show?
She always eat. Like today, I didn't have time to stop at to stop nowhere. So afterwards, I'm gonna have to stop. I feel myself getting a little lightheaded.
I ate.
We should go eat together.
Look, I always eat, but I didn't eat this time.
We can go eat after.
That do sound like a great idea, though.
I just
gotta finish doing my daughter hair.
That's gonna take a long time.
I'm almost done. She locks. She have locks, so she washed.
You know how to lock hair too? This girl out here getting it, y'all.
So we just washed and maintenance. Yeah. But she won't sit down and do it all at once. Not with me. She'll do it.
So it's like this show helped that we invited you to come on the show today.
That was a break.
Because I wanted to do it yesterday. So I'm yesterday and today.
So shout out to what's your daughter
Trinity
name? Shout out to Trinity.
You were telling Trinity business earlier too. Trinity gonna get her.
Just talking to she ain't gonna. We saved your head today. On Sunday, November the 3rd, we helped you. We gave you a break on getting your hair done.
Sure did.
A break.
But now, what were we talking about out there?
Oh, we're talking about co-parenting.
Yes.
Co-parenting. And shout out to Meelah and her ex-husband, because like I was saying on air, I definitely respect and love their co-parenting. And I have one other person who I noticed on my Facebook feed who also is great co-parenting, and I love it. I even love the fact that she even one day she put a post up and said, stop claiming single parenthood when you actually have somebody who is in your life, who is helping, who does more than just some child support, who your children, they see they daddy on a regular basis, or the mama, because we understand sometimes men have custody.
Oh yeah.
So she did say that on her feed one day, like, stop considering yourself, because in this day and age, it is a great thing that I can honestly say, like, you don't see, like, a lot of people, I feel like, who have a lot as far as, like, single parenting. You do have a lot of people who are actually co-parenting. Hey, it didn't work out, but I don't want my kids to be like I was or my ancestors.
They try to do better.
Yeah. So I love that, and so we were talking about that off air, how you guys co-parent, but you talked about how y'all tried to go a little bit too far though with the
sometimes yeah. Okay, so here's what we always are thinking about. Well, our kid would love to do this, and we were together for a long time. And I grew up with my parents married, and he didn't. Yeah. So we had different ideas on like how it's supposed to look for the kid, just from our own experiences. Yeah. So I'm thinking, we can do this, whatever. So we decided to take my son on birthdaycation. That was too much.
Tell us what his birthdaycation. So that's what I want to know what it is first of all.
So like just to take them away for their birthday, like a trip for their birthday. Okay. That was too much because we were sharing a room. We was all in the room together. Wow. That was too much. Yeah, so and it took a lot of work to discover what our boundaries. Yes. That might work for some other exes. Right. But I remember why we got divorced that weekend, and it really ruined my child's birthday. It came to the point where it was harmful for my son. Oh, wow. Right, because he had never seen his parents behave like that.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so that was an experiment and never
without telling us something, like what?
I can tell you. Oh. We argued the whole time. Oh. And like he would like do stuff like forget stuff. I'm like, you forgot your wallet? We're at SeaWorld. We're trying to go to SeaWorld. You need your wallet. It's supposed to be my wallet. Like, didn't I drive down here?
Yeah. And there you go. There you go. Reasons why you realize like this relationship is not working.
What you mean you don't have your wallet? Yeah. So stuff like that, or like if anything I said, like I felt like it was things that he was supposed to just automatically figure out as another adult parent. Like my expectation level was up here because my dad was here, right? Yeah. So some of that is how I grew up versus him not having that. So he ain't have to never see nobody figure nothing out or plan ahead. Yeah. So my expectations, because my expectations on a trip, my daddy took care of everything. So I'm like, you couldn't take care of nothing. And so and it's all it wasn't necessarily based on anything that he did. Right. It was more like, well, he saw his mama take care of everything, and it was our kid's birthday, and I always planned the party. So in his mind and his expectation, I had it. Yeah. And in my mind and my expectation was, I mean, you a man, we going out of town. You supposed to make sure that we good. Exactly. You ain't asked me about my tires or nothing. You didn't check on me. And right? So it's just it later, after it all died down, we were able to talk about it. But at the time, it was a very stressful thing, and it was way too much. Because if I was just going to plan everything, I just took my kids by myself. You would have gone by yourself. Right. Yeah. So, it was a level of growth for me to understand that, it was a confirmation of I could not have stayed married to him. Right. Wow. Because of what I not only expect, want, and need. And I gave a lot to him. I was explaining to her, like people on my page know, or some people do, some people don't. But he's disabled. He's visually impaired, which leads me to have to do a lot of things. But the things that he could do, if I don't tell him to do it, he wouldn't do it. Yeah. He doesn't come to it on his own. Like his leadership, he wants to be a leader. Yeah. But he doesn't know how.
Ooh, this deep.
Yeah, he doesn't know how. And when I say something, then I am now the leader, so I'm out of order. If I tell you how to do it, then I'm now leading you, and that's out of order. Right. It wasn't never going to work.
Wow, this is so much right here, Meelah, and once again we gonna say like you said already, we gonna have you back on the show. I mean, without even you probably don't even realize that you already done brought up 3 key points right there, like, and that's so real because. That's a good point because people say, may wonder and think, about, trying to still make the marriage work. But that's a vital thing right there because it's like, okay, we can communicate in the meanwhile and try to make things better, try to make this work. But you don't even want to respect what I got to say because you want to be, or you don't necessarily want to take my advice because as far as you're the man, you're head of household. So like it's an issue necessarily me taking advice from you.
It wasn't, and you know what? It wasn't that. It wasn't connecting for him. So to me, in his later he gets it.
Yeah.
Like we actually went to therapy after our divorce to be co-parents.
Yeah.
So that was part of our process. But
that's another vital thing right there. Now that's awesome.
Awesome. But for him, me saying stuff like that was me nagging, but it wasn't nagging. It was me telling him what I need,
right?
And it was me constantly telling him what I need, and that was my cry for help and my tears. I'm hurting because I'm not getting anything I need out of this relationship.
Wow.
And he was like, "You always asking for something."
Women, have we heard that? But ladies, I know somebody.
I mean, he never said those words, but his behavior said, "I'm only asking you to be in your role."
Yeah, wow.
I'm asking to follow.
Yeah, that's it. I want to follow you.
Yeah, wow. I'm asking to follow. Yeah. I'm asking not to be in control. I don't want it. Yeah, I never wanted it.
Exactly.
So don't come to me and ask me when you're the man of the house.
Wow.
And it was this level.
That's something we deal with, especially.
It was this level of frustration on a daily basis. And there were things that, like I said, because of his disability, I had to do. I had to always drive. I had to always read the mail and go over everything with him. I had to always, there were things I had to do, which were in a leadership role. And I was okay with taking that on, but I wasn't okay with carrying everything.
But she was in a constant leadership role. Yeah. Guys, y'all better learn something from this.
I'm telling you.
She's telling y'all she's tired of being the leader.
I mean,
and there's a lot of women like that too.
I really, and I think a lot of men, I can't generally speak for all, but a lot of men feel that, oh, she always got something to say. She want it done like this one. But really what that's saying is, if you think your wife or woman has an attitude reflects leadership.
Oh, yeah. All day.
What that's saying is, you should be able to look in the mirror like, what am I doing wrong that she always got to say something?
Because
but they don't think that way.
No.
Because they're a reflection of you.
Yes, if you are my leader and I'm unhappy, what does that mean?
Right. What am I? You should question yourself, but they don't. Yeah. I wonder why. We question
because
ourselves.
They didn't see it. Yeah. A lot of these, the same thing about like he didn't have his dad. They didn't see it. They don't have a model for it.
And that right there was one of them things you said that I don't even think you realized that was key for me. For what you just said, like that was like a light bulb moment for me. Because period, I think for men and women, both sides, when you're raised, unfortunately, in a that's that downside of being raised in a single parent household. If you've never seen these examples, it is very hard. It can be very challenging for you to carry these things out. And I mean, and that's, I think, unfortunately, that is some problems with our male community.
And female.
Because
we come in trying to run everything because our mamas ran everything. Exactly. But my mama didn't run everything. My mama didn't run nothing. So.
And that's why you know what you want. Because like you said, you were fortunate to have both parents. I mean, your parents are still together to this day.
Yeah.
So that is a blessing, such a huge blessing. That's all you know. First of all, is that example of seeing how a household operates.
But it's very challenging in dating.
Yeah.
And it's very.
Oh, say that one more time.
It's very challenging in dating, and it's very challenging as now I am this single woman with kids, which I never thought I would be.
Yeah.
Someone told me that it's not challenging, that it's easy to date.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that.
It's all about aligning your energy.
It's easy to find a date.
Oh yeah.
It's easy to go on a date.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
And you don't even gotta be. You don't even have to.
I get asked that almost every day. BBW life.
Hey.
But that don't mean that they're actual even potential partners.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be.
Are you big on energy? Are you big on saying, you know what, I'm gonna go out tonight, I'm gonna align myself mentally, spiritually, have my energy right, I'm in a good place, and I'm gonna go out and I'm just gonna have a good time. I'm not gonna worry about meeting anybody. And you think that
I never want to meet nobody. They just come.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
I have a real. You can probably even since I'm a real friendly energy. Like people just tell me stuff all the time. Like I'm a real comfortable.
So that way you attract a little bit of everybody and everything. And that was my point I was trying to make in that conversation. It's hard to decipher. You got to filter through all the BS.
But yeah, people like the junkies in the gas station, everything.
I know.
People, and I have had people come up to me and ask me, do I want to come to their house and do cocaine? Don't even know my name. Like, they just feel so comfortable, yo. Like, I don't know what I did.
But
like, no, I don't do drugs. You don't. No, I don't.
But I can see,
I eat
like
chicken though.
She said, meet me at Wingstop. I love Wingstop. What combo do you like? Do you eat Wingstop?
I eat Wingstop. I like the
Wingstop.
Louisiana rubs.
You do?
I like the
At first I
garlic
didn't like it.
parmesan.
I love garlic parmesan.
I like them.
Okay.
I like all of they dry
I like
ones. I don't like
I do
they wet ones
5
like that.
original hot and 5 Parmesan combo.
I don't like they wet ones like that.
I
You got
love
the
wet ones. I dip it with
I
ranch.
got a wing how to eat wing lesson on my channel
I'll check it out.
on the candy
Go
video.
to Treasure
That's what
Journey
I'm
on
about to
YouTube.
say.
Oh, because I know how to do it for real. Yeah.
What's that?
On her video when she's giving you her feedback on the candy restaurant.
Okay.
It's
in ATL.
Yeah, I did an old lady gang
Well, let
review.
me know when you go back out. I'll go back out.
I want to go to K Michelle.
Let's do
She
it.
got a restaurant.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
I'm gonna go to Aisha Curry restaurant here.
Well, come on.
You wanna go? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, we can go.
I didn't even know she had a restaurant.
Yeah, I seen it on the news.
Shout out to her husband. No offense, Aisha
Somebody
Curry, but
from
your
the
husband is
Chronicle
impeccable
approached
on
me
his
to do a video
throws.
about that.
3-point shooters.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they probably just thought I like to eat. They could, but because they we like to eat. But yeah, I have a wing lesson on there how to eat a wing.
Really? It's a proper way to eat a wing.
If you can't get all the meat off in one slide, you're not doing it right.
Oh, you put it all in there. I seen people do that.
Yeah, you
And
just twist it like to break the bone away from the meat and just slide it like this, and all the meat should come out. It's not. I do it. I do the thing. I do it with crabs too.
And I seen people making comments too saying
They was like, "How you doing?" I know they was.
But let me tell y'all something. Do you know how to twist a cherry stem and tie it in a knot?
I can't do it. In the mouth,
I
I can't. A lot of people know how to do it. I don't have them kind of tongue skills. That's why I'm single.
I said you got some impeccable tongue skills to be able
That's
to
why I'm
twist.
single, friend. I don't know how to do all of that now.
You said that's why you still.
I don't know. I got all them tongue skills.
Woo! I mean, you gotta have a tongue like a lizard, though.
Yeah.
How many people on the feed know how to twist the end of a cherry stem and put it in a knot?
They know how. Somebody know how to do it. I know a lot of people that know how to do it. And teach me how to do it.
Be careful what you ask for.
Talk back if you know how to talk back. Let us know. Give us some feedback.
I want to learn. I want to sit down and do it.
Baby, that's a
I
mess.
thought this was just TV until Danielle said
No,
I know
people.
a lot of people can
Every
do
time
it.
we would go out. Every time we would go out, we would have our drink and she would.
She married
Put the
now.
stem. No, she's divorced now.
But she
But
got
she
married.
was
I know
married.
she
She got like
did.
4
That's
kids.
what I'm saying.
I know
See,
she
I
did.
like to get my husband to do some extra things. If I could tie the stem of the cherry into a bow tie or something, I might could get him to do something.
Because what they be thinking while you're doing it.
Exactly. All I gotta do is eat a cherry.
I was just sitting across from my homeboy out to eat, and within seconds he put it on top. I was like, okay. So I was like, how in the world? In my mind, how do you do that? How do you tell your brain, tell your tongue to do this, do that?
I be moving my tongue around in there, but I can't. Like it just been moving from side to side. Like I'm like, where's that thing? Is under there?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
It's under there. I can't get it out. It's stabbing me. It's hurting. Take it out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah. I don't know how these people are doing these things. We need to know. Y'all speak. Talk back.
That's how that's how these Instagram models going on these trips.
No, they ain't even gotta do all that.
They don't. What they gotta do? Tell me. You would know. You in that world. Give us the secrets. The secrets of an Instagram model. Y'all tune in. Get your pen and paper.
These people new to me. Okay, they new to me.
No, they all right. They're good people. Come on.
They knew. Now, so I had a Splenda Daddy that worked out for a while. I had him for about 1.5 years.
Splenda Daddy?
Yeah, you don't have to give them no sugar because they will think they.
Oh, okay, got it.
So
that's what these girls talking about. Oh, instead of sugar daddy, he a Splenda daddy.
You know, Houston the #1 city for it, ain't it?
Yeah, because these sugar daddies is supposed to be the same thing. They not having to put out nothing.
So I learned about this website where they pay you to chat with you. Oh, really? They pay you to go out on a date with you. Mm-hmm. They pay you for a picture, and it's not all like nasty. It's just like regular.
Yeah, it's not all nasty.
And so they got these YouTubers.
You got different levels. I'm pretty sure. You want to be nasty, you might get
a little bit more. Yeah. But they got these YouTubers.
Lord, help us.
They got these YouTubers out there that tell you. That there's a group of men that they get off on being financially abused. Like, it turns them on for women to take money from them. Now, I didn't know this was a thing. Had I known, I would have been doing it, okay? This would have got some college tuition paid instead of these student loans. All right, if I had known, but I'm just learning. Okay.
Yeah, I learned too after I had got married. Because if I had known,
Okay, y'all.
Just be quiet, Nikki.
I'm gonna go into something that y'all probably maybe never heard of. So it's a lot of like financial guys in the F&G world. Do y'all know what F&G is?
No, but tell us. I'm here for it.
So F&G is feeders and gainers. And these people like get off on watching you gain weight. Like they want to feed you, they want to buy you food, all of something. There's certain foods they like to watch you eat, but that's something they really enjoy. And these guys, because they know if you getting bigger, you can't work as much with Rumble, so they will give you money. So they want to see how much weight you gain. Did you gain 10 pounds? And a lot of those people like, my 600 pounds life is up. That's kind of their fetish. Like, I want to see you get bigger. And then these women can't come back from that because they done got so.
Okay, so tell me, is that
I'm an F&G hoe.
I'm so done with Meelah. She have no idea.
Me.
I want to apologize on behalf of Sistas Talk that these are not the ideologies or the thoughts or the beliefs of Sistas Talk LLC. But I did not know there was a such thing as feeder and gainers. Feeders and gainers.
So I really can't hear what anybody's saying unless I'm chewing. So.
So is this how some of these people on 600-pound life are getting hitched?
And they have whole websites where people like how
I be trying to understand. Like, I mean, not to say anything.
It's a fetish, like anything else. Like people like big butts or feet or.
I'm thinking that's what has to happen.
Yeah, they're into that, and they get like that. They meet these people before they get to that weight.
Right, and they want to see the gradual change.
Yeah, they want to. Part of the fetish is them fattening you up. Right. So you start out skinny.
Nikki is so appalled. Look at her.
You can start out at whatever size you start out at, but they want.
Nikki, you want to gain weight? What's up?
No. I got other goals in life.
Right. No, and look, I'm not out here trying to purposely gain weight, but if I know you're a feeder, you can take me to eat.
Right.
But
you know what? Look, I see it from both sides. There's plenty of women that want to be taken out to go eat at the seafood restaurants and stuff like that, get some burgers, fries, whatever. They need to match up with an FND.
And they okay with you gaining 5 or 10. You your own body. You got limits on how much weight you want to gain or don't want to gain at all. You ain't got to keep going out.
That's what I'm looking at.
Motivated to get on my treadmill every morning. Maybe they will. Will they pay me to like try to?
Like a weight loss, the opposite. I don't know about that, girl.
Okay,
I don't know. All I'm hearing is free food, though. Keep talking.
And so, it's a whole world. It's a whole.
That's crazy.
World, and like. I've even had people like, can you eat this food on your channel? Can you check this out? Because those are those fetish people. Yeah. And, I'm not really in that world.
Right.
But as a fat girl, you kind of sometimes may just approach it just because people, that's what, they're looking at you like, that's what they like. Yeah, so you might kind of get pulled into or on that line. Yeah. Or you just be on that line. You find out about it. You may not have never known, but as a big girl, you may come across guys that are into that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a world.
You have really. I know.
Yeah, it's a whole. This whole thing is a whole different world, and that's why I have to have fat stuff on my channel because it is like, it's an education moment. Right. It's not just Lizzo is doing a lot for us by talking about.
Now, see, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I keep saying I'm gonna pull up a Lizzo video or something, do some research because I really don't know a whole lot about her. I haven't really listened to her music, but I see. Of course, I can't help but see her all over Facebook and Instagram. And don't get me wrong, she is fabulous. She looks beautiful.
She's getting it too.
Yes, I love it. I mean, of course, I'm all for entrepreneur. That's what we about here at Sistas Talk, entrepreneurship. And I'm of course all about being authentic you. I'm still on this journey of being completely authentic you, and that's one thing also that I love about your channel is because at the end of the day, you just being you, and that's what I love about your channel. That I love, and that's one thing that I can honestly say that I feel like Mary Kay has really started that journey on for me is me just being my authentic self.
Now, what Lizzo is doing, she's just talking about something that's been existing for a long time that wasn't mainstream. Yeah. It's a whole lot of like BBW channels, BBW models. If you follow BBW hashtag, it's millions of posts. This is just something that it was seen as,
Okay, so if you like a big girl, it's automatically a fetish. Why you can't just like, if you like a skinny girl, why that's not a fetish?
Right.
You just can't like what you like. And then there's actually studies out there that say guys that like big girls actually like more different sizes of women, of all different sizes, more likely than a guy that, like skinny women. So they just have a various taste. They just like, it's like a picky eater. Some people eat everything and some people only eat white foods or rice or whatever.
Yeah, or don't eat white food.
Yeah. So
wait, what's white food?
Food that's white. Like they don't want to eat nothing with dyes in it and stuff like that. So they only want to eat.
I never even heard
that. That's
term.
a thing. Yeah, white food's just rice, just like stuff that's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got people that's extreme like that, and then you got people that eat, seahorses and stuff, like eat all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, right.
So like it's the same thing with what you're attracted with. There's some people that they got this one specific type and they don't like nothing else, and then they got some that like a little bit of everything.
Right.
I got a very, very specific type.
What's that?
Dimples.
Aw. That's so
I don't really think they're cute enough if they don't have dimples. I mean, trying to like them.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm attracted to. I won't not talk to somebody because they don't have dimples. But I be like, and my son got a dimple. He be getting over too. He know. He be like, mommy, and he show because he only got it on one side. He be asking some people to go like this. I see what you're doing, little boy. You ain't slick. So your daddy, I mean.
I was gonna ask if he have dimples.
He got dimples. That's what. Yeah, I know it.
You never heard of that though, Danielle? Like some people don't like mayonnaise and sour cream, stuff like that.
I mean, I know people who don't like those things, but I didn't know the term for it.
Yeah, it's white. Yeah.
It's weird. And then there's people that's like textures. It's the
textures.
With everything, everybody has preferences about everything.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Why is the body preference such war? Like why? It's because all right now we're finna go deep.
Come on, baby.
Come on, you been
we in the last 30. Come on.
Yeah,
it's because men make money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And have.
Yeah.
Always have.
Yeah.
And have. They're getting paid on your low self-esteem.
Oh yeah.
And so when I have a video on there called Fat. Y'all, every woman should watch it. It talks about procrastinophobia, which is the fear of gaining weight. It talks about there's all kinds of facts that the world wouldn't let us. You wouldn't even know that more people die in a low BMI than they do a high BMI. That's a fact. There's some studies out there, which, there's studies on both sides of everything, but there's some studies out there that's saying that being a little bit overweight can actually be protective against cancer. Like there's all kinds of information out there. So why? It's because there was a group of men, right? And we're going to talk about Eurocentric beauty standards, right? That decided this is what is attractive and everybody else got to strive to be that. And we're going to charge and make products so that everybody can reach for that. And really, they pimping you.
Yeah. Just like everything. Just like in
everything. Yeah. They pimping on your low self-esteem. Wow. And so I that's why I call myself a fat advocate. If you're fat, you're fat. And if you don't want to be fat, you're still fat today. Just don't be fat tomorrow. Like it's not. It doesn't have to be a weight on your life because it's a weight on your body.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You know where you are. It took you steps to get there. It's gonna take you steps to come down.
That's right.
It's just what it is. And that's just what it is. And like I really wish that and a lot of times it's this was a standard that was set, but it's women that uphold it.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, look at her. Oh, he left me for a fat girl. She's so skinny. Why she don't have no butt? It's us.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do it, it makes the guys feel like it's okay. But if we stop.
Right. That's facts.
Yeah.
Then it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's women that's holding us.
Because we set the foundation
and we want to talk about, I'm going to get this weight. Oh, that's negative.
Yeah.
That's saying I'm not good enough until I look like this.
Yeah.
You're good enough.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're good enough every single day. Every single day that you wake up, you're good enough.
Yes.
You're good enough.
And
I love it.
Yeah, and it people don't want to hear it. And I talk about the faith piece of it. We believe God about everything else except for our bodies. We want to be control freaks with our meals. We want to be control freaks with our calories. We want to be control freaks in the gym. But we got faith about that husband. We got faith about that job. We don't have the faith that God is going to work in us to bring whatever results he wants out of our body. We don't have that faith though. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it.
Yeah. That's real talk.
I don't understand it. Either we believe him or we don't.
Yeah. That's it goes for every.
And I've lost 75 pounds. I lost 75 pounds. Not a diet, not an exercise. I eat whatever I want to eat whenever I want to, and I lost 75 pounds. So I'm not just talking, you know, but I'm still out here doing what I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna get that Wingstop with the extra ranch.
But I think that's a good segue too, because I love that post too. I mean, I love that post too on your Facebook page, where you showed, you know, your before and after picture on how you lost weight, and you said that I didn't stop, change, start some new eating plan. What did you do?
I cut stress.
There we go.
And stress is the number. First of all, nothing is proven. Weight has not ever been proven to make any disease worse. The only thing that's ever been proven to make any sickness worse ever is stress.
Yep. And any doctor.
And I'm gonna tell you, fat folks is more stressed out than skinny folks. Because they got everybody telling them that they're living life wrong.
Exactly.
So maybe the issue is not their weight. Stop stressing fat folks out. Let them be. Let them be in their bikini. Stop staring at them.
Yes, that and people themselves. They have to love who they really are.
But it's hard to. It really is hard to love yourself. But everybody tell you.
But what about those people who aren't saying anything to you about anything? Some people just got it up here in their mind.
No, it came from somewhere.
True.
Yeah. It came from a parent.
Maybe.
Somebody, it came from messages. I read this really interesting thing that a woman today hears more in one day about who she's supposed to be than a woman in the 20s heard in her whole life. Mm-hmm. There are messages all day, every day, everywhere, telling you who you should be.
Yeah. Yeah, messages.
Well, and not just about looks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You gotta look young. You gotta be tall. You gotta be short. You gotta have a big butt. You gotta have this kind of shoes. You gotta have this. You know. You gotta have this kind of husband. You gotta have this.
And then
if you don't have a little dog, you gotta have this. You gotta have
your attitude. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't say that.
There's nothing I can say. Just be you, because God made you. And I talk about. And I have another video on there called "Girl," and I talk about. I use the metaphor of. What makes something valuable is that it's rare. Mm-hmm. You are the rarest thing on earth. Mm-hmm. There will never, ever be another you. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing else that has ever been like you. Mm-hmm. You're literally the rarest thing on earth. Mm-hmm. Value yourself.
Absolutely.
I love it. Just like they say, like I heard earlier this week, and we've all heard the slogan before, realize your worth and add taxes on it.
Yeah, but I think when you really don't understand it, when you, like, if people don't really actually get it, like they say, oh, I'm a woman like everybody else, or I can do this, but other people can do it too, but nobody does it like you. Yeah. Nobody can do anything. You, like, I can say the same words as somebody else, but my voice ain't their voice. Right. My inflection, we can say the same words, read the same words, and both of us are going to bring something different because I'm me. And that's her or that's him. And once you realize that what makes you great is what's not like everybody else. You don't care about being like nobody else. Like,
there you go.
I'm here.
That's what I meant a minute ago when I said you gotta find within yourself. Yeah, you gotta find
understand. It take a long time for some people.
It does.
That never clicks for some people.
Oh, I know.
It's some people that like I talk to that's 60 and 70 years old. Hate that stuff. Yeah. Like, girl, you too old.
Yeah.
And we gotta stop worrying about what other people think. They don't always have to say anything to us. Sometimes we worry so much about how other people perceive us. Start thinking about how do you perceive yourself? Where do you want to be? If you're not happy with who you are and how you look or anything about you, you can change yourself. You have that position and right to do so.
Even before that, why aren't you happy? Ask yourself, why don't you like it?
Of course.
The introspection of, I don't like the nose. Why you don't like the nose God gave you?
You have to self-evaluate.
It's deeper than, I see this, I don't like it, I can change it. Do the work of, why don't I like it? Where does that come from?
Self-evaluation. Yeah. You have to self-evaluate.
Where does it come from? Yeah. Because a lot of times it's just a lie from the pit of hell.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised how many people are negatively influenced by society. That means everybody.
But it comes from somewhere. It comes from churches. Mm-hmm. It comes from our parents. Yeah. It comes from the things that we see on TV. It's a program. Yeah. It's propaganda all day, every day, all day, every day. And if you don't know it, it's just like the scriptures of guard your mind, guard your heart. If you're not even aware that you're being told this, and you don't understand where this insecurity is even coming from.
Right.
Yeah. Like I never was really insecure about much. Like I grew up in a family where everybody was big. Like, you know, my grandmama was 6'5". Everybody was big.
Wow.
Yeah, like, so I never felt anything like about my size. Yeah. But I had a real self-conscious thing in high school. I have really big feet. I wear a size 13 in men. Mm-hmm. And that's a really big foot for anybody, but especially for a woman. And that was the only thing that I was really insecure about. But what I really realized was I really was insecure because I couldn't go shoe shopping with my friends. I always felt like an outsider. But it wasn't really, I didn't really hate my feet. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and that was kind of the only thing in my life where I kind of was like, I don't hate. Yeah. But really it was this thing that made me feel like an outsider. Yeah. But like when I told them, they was like, girl, I think that's funny. We be telling everybody about your feet. My friend's feet so big. I said, first of all, it's not a joke. But then I realized how much money I save on shoes. Yeah. So it's always an upside. Yeah. Like I'll get a pair of shoes and then that's it. I don't need 10 because they don't even have 10.
But that's the beautiful thing about you. You take something like that, even though that was one of your insecurities, and you made it into a positive. Yeah, and that's the thing. People have to. We're going to have to live with our bodies no matter what. It don't matter how many plastic surgeries you have. You are still you at the end of the day. And when you procreate, that child's going to come out looking just like what you used to look like before you had the surgeries. And that's something that we don't talk about either. But at the end of the day, you got to do whatever makes you feel happy. But the main thing is just making sure up top, your mind understands that you are who you are. Accept and love yourself for who you are.
And then too, when you're in the mirror criticizing yourself in front of your kids, that teaches them that they not good enough. If my mommy not good enough and I look up to her, then I'm definitely
and I look like her.
Yeah. Like, you got to be careful about those things, like, especially when raising a daughter. Like, yeah. You know, she'd tell me I'm fat. I was like, I know. God makes all shapes and sizes. You like it. And she'd be pushing on us and she's like, I do. And it's just what it is. Yeah. You know, like, I don't never, like, if she says it, like, I don't feel sad because what she's doing is she's testing what she heard. Yes. She heard somebody say mean about her or something at school. Mm-hmm. She's bringing that back to me like, Mommy, you're fat. I was like, well, yeah, I've been like that since, you know, before you got here. Yeah. We like to eat good. I know that's right. You know, like, I just talked to her about it like, yeah, it's true. But it doesn't mean it's bad or good. Yeah. So what's important is that blood work. My cholesterol.
Yes.
That you see me working out. Yeah. That you see me, you know, that you see me praying and meditating and taking care of my mental health as well as my physical health. Yeah. That is what is most important. Because I don't want her later being like, oh, you know, in 5 years, looking at every little dimple on her body.
Exactly. Stressing.
Right. That's because she saw
you. She saw you.
Yeah, because she might see her friends do it. Yeah. But she's never going to see her mom do it.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I talked to her a lot about just surface things, period. Yeah. Not just your body. Just, she was like, well, such and such, this is in her hair. And I'm like, it's just hair.
Yeah. That's it. It's just hair.
And I don't put a lot of emphasis on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I talked to her about her inner man. I'm like, is she nice? So if you don't like her hair, does that matter? Yeah. Because hairstyles change. Probably next year she's going to have a different kind of hairstyle. You know, your mommy changed hairstyles 3 times a day. You know, so. Whichever wig.
Yeah. That's a good, valid point, though.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And that's a good, valid point. We have to, because your mental health is more important than anything.
Because everything, all of your health comes from your brain.
Yes. That's
like your brain controls everything in your body.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. So if that's out of whack, and when you're stressed, it's real chemical. It's not just like my brain is bothering me. It's real chemicals releasing to your body.
Released. That's right.
Yeah, that's real. That affects everything.
Yeah.
that goes back. That's the whole reason why Sistas Talk even exists, by the way.
Okay,
I was telling, girl, let me sit back. Let's talk to her. I was telling my cousin we was in Las Vegas, girl, kind of like what we're doing right now. We was eating.
You did the buffet special?
I did. I was at, what hotel were we at? I can't even remember.
They got it where you can get 3 for like $99.
It was SNL. Or SLS. We're talking about SNL.
I'm going to go one day.
It was SLS Hotel in Las Vegas on the very end of the strip near Stratosphere. We was doing a buffet, and me and my cousin were talking, and she started saying how, you know, she felt like she only had like a few years left, and I told her, look, first of all, we're gonna stop that because she's going through. Yeah, it came. You have? That's a whole nother topic for another day. I didn't even know that.
I know, me neither.
And so we were talking about that, and she has Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I'm gonna say her name because I love her dearly. She know who she is, and so I told her, I said, we need an organization so that we can talk about these issues because there's other women that's going through the same exact thing. I said, and I want you to stop thinking negative because everything starts here. I said, and when you start thinking negative, so shall it be. You see what I'm saying? And so if we start speaking positivity and speaking life into our bodies, I said it's going to change the dynamics of not only how you think, but also your health. And Lord, behold, she's still alive today. You know, that was a year ago. As in September of last year.
All right now.
You know, she's doing just fine. And like I told her, it's all about keeping that positive energy. It's always about keeping positive people around you. I said, you can't be thinking the worst. That's right. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Those social vampires is going to suck your energy out. That's why I asked you, were you about energy and things like that. And so I told her, I said, look, the more you get it out, the more you talk about it, the more you heal. And guess what? All this stuff you're going through will one day be in the past.
That's that glitter.
You know what I'm saying? I'm full of it. I told you. I'm serious, and I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know where I get it from, but I think
it's a gift. I really do believe that God puts people on this earth that are here to speak life over other people. That's a gift. There are several spiritual gifts. If you know anything about their spiritual gifts, and there are some that are encouragers.
Yeah,
that's what they're here for, and I believe that's my gift. Look, you ain't got to feel like that because everything is going to be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Right. Let's go. Let's move. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Let's pray. Let's cry on the way to where we're going, but we're not going to stop. Yeah, and there are some people that it's just a gift.
Yes.
And with that gift, you get people that come to you in need, so you got to also encourage yourself. But you get, because they need what you have. Yes. And that's, everybody has something. And I honestly believe that those are God's people that are able to find the positive things in everything, and they're meant to speak. Yeah. Because it's supposed to touch us, and not everybody's supposed to be no preacher. Some of us got to cuss to get the message across. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say that shit. But you know,
keep it real. But
you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely, because not everyone has that, and there are people that it is a gift.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a gift, and you got to treat it as such. You have to nurture it, and you have to use it because somebody needs it.
That's a fact.
It is.
You have to.
You have to.
And that's why I stay clear of negativity. You guys don't see it.
But even the negative folks, you can speak on them.
It's just that I just like to stay to myself. I'm better that way. I'm happy.
When is your birthday?
I'm a Leo.
Okay. So, that's my friend.
But I'm social.
My friend with the birthday bash.
Yeah, I'm social. Don't get me wrong, but I just prefer to keep my energy to myself because everybody doesn't deserve my energy.
Yeah, it's hard, girl.
So, we got to be careful with it and give it to those who deserve it.
It's true.
That's my vibe. I'm quiet because I'm trying to pull up the royalty of the week again.
Oh.
Before we go, so we can announce it.
I enjoyed this. This was so fun.
We're happy to have you. Thank you, Nikki. Because she's awesome.
I knew she'd be awesome.
Awesome.
I love y'all.
Make sure to shout out and let them know where they can find you on YouTube.
Oh, I put the link.
But you need to do it again.
Okay, Treasured Journey, Diary of a Fat Black Girl. If you just type in Treasured Journey, treasured with a D on the end, it'll come up. And that was supposed to be the name of my book, but the story kept changing, so I said I gotta make videos.
I'm so done.
Because every day you live another day. I can't what I'm supposed to just write till I die. No. We're just gonna talk. That's a lot easier. But I legit sell words. That's what I do for a living.
Okay.
I legit sell words. And I do some other writing. I do proofreading, and I do some. I've done some ghost writing for some very big people. But
I need some ghost writing.
That's why it's ghost writing.
Yeah. But so I like to make people feel something. Period. Whether it's good, sad. Some people need a good cry. Some people, and I'm not scared to cry. Like I got a video when I was crying.
I saw that.
I mean, I'm not scared. People can judge you for crying online, but you cry at home.
Right.
Somebody else crying.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. If I care what you think, I wouldn't do it.
Right.
I care about the person who needed to cry too.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's
Well.
What about IG?
Oh, Meelah. Okay, on IG is MEELAHC.
Okay, do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, it's just my name, Meelah, MEELAH.
I'm so done with her. Trying to get her information like pulling teeth.
No. Look, I'm following. Okay, look. What do I need to do?
You did it.
Okay, so once again, y'all.
Because I'm not a self-promoter. I like to promote other people.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I be like,
I get it now. Okay.
So y'all go on YouTube, check her out. Y'all see this amazing, huge personality. That's why we had to get her on the show today.
Watch Farts and Glitter, or watch Dookie Bird, the intro. That's gonna kind of let you know like who I am.
These names.
And so y'all go on YouTube.
That's actually those two are the two of a trilogy. Okay, Dookie Bird is the intro.
Okay.
Farts and Glitter is the second one, and the third one is Dookie on My Face, which has not come out yet.
Oh boy.
Oh, my husband watching this. I know.
But Dookie Bird, the intro is that video is me arguing with myself. Because I have different different parts of my personality.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have 4 parts of my personality. They all show up in the video. Uh-huh. They all crazy in their own way.
But it's me. You owning it. I love it.
But yeah. So there's smart and there's fun. They're the 2 main characters. And Fun thinks Smart tried to kill her. Oh, so okay. Fun don't really like Smart. Like all you did was work and read. I never really went nowhere. So now I'm here, and I'm locking you in the closet.
That's
like,
oh my God. That's people.
We all have those different parts. I think we all have those parts that we war with about ourselves. I just was like. And then I have Caring on there who sometimes she don't have fun or she not smart because she cares so much. Aww. So we all 4 of them are in that video, and I think it's a very interesting way to kind of let you know who I am. But very extra. It's very extra.
That sounds cute.
So that's my first video, Dookie Bird, the intro after the Love Project, and that will kind of give you a launch into. Because there's a lot of videos on there, so if they just go find one, they might not really know, get the gist of the channel. So Dookie Bird, the intro, Farts and Glitter, or any of the food videos will probably get you, get you in there.
So we need to go.
Dookie Bird was a childhood nickname. That's where it came from.
So we need to go on YouTube and look for Treasure Journey.
I posted the link. I'll post some more links.
Yeah, Treasure Journey, because you posted a link on my Facebook live feed, and then I'm gonna also get you to go on. I'm a post Grade A because I'm also streaming off of our Grade A media page.
Okay. And it's on my IG. The link to my YouTube is on my IG page. Meelah C.
So yes, y'all need to check her out, and also. Go on. I want them to go online to the nonprofit that you're a part of too, and make a donation.
Okay, birthdayBashBox.org.
Or maybe even nominate a kid or something. How does that work?
So we take in kind. There's an application. So if they know a kid, then that family just needs to fill out the application. We take donations, not just financial. We take birthday presents because they get presents, they get books, they get party supplies, plates, all those different things. So if they just read about the organization, they'll find a way that fits their life to help. And we also need volunteers. Okay. So we do a monthly birthday party right now at Forrester Elementary, where we go on the last Friday of the month and we throw a birthday party there. Oh. So we also need volunteers to either help us get cupcake donations for all those kids that have birthdays. So there's lots of ways to help. And the founder is my good friend. So if y'all want to help in a major way, and I don't know how to tell you, I will ask her.
Okay. And so for sure. What's the web? It's
birthdayBashBox.org.
BirthdayBashBox.org.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. BirthdayBashBox.org. All right.
My picture on there.
And then did you find the information about the other before we okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm looking up something else right now. Hold on. Box.com?
.org.
It's
a nonprofit.
Okay, I think I went to this site already.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
So it's a nonprofit gifting children in underprivileged. I'm assuming. Well, it went away. I was trying to read it, but I don't know what it said. Oh, anyway. Oh, here we go. Under-resourced families, a literacy and social emotional learning experience through a birthday celebration. Oh, that's very unique. Yeah. I remember feeling that way when I pulled it up on my phone. I was like, okay, I've not heard of this before.
Yeah, that's very unique and very cool. So shout out to your friend who came up with that idea and
very
actually
creative.
Forward. Yeah, because that's a way that because we have all kinds of organizations out here, but that's a way to help a kid in a way that because that also helps with self-esteem. Mm-hmm. Because how that kid must feel, unfortunately, if their family can never afford a birthday
y'all
party.
should have her up here. I'm probably gonna have to come with her because she's more quiet. But I have to let her know.
Yeah, definitely. We should.
She's here in Houston, yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely love to get
listen, Houston is showing out with all these amazing businesses. Oh my God! Make sure you go to birthdayBashBox.org. Check it out. It's very unique. This lady's here, right here in Houston. And this is her friend.
I definitely
Meelah.
would love to help out in some way or any way that I definitely would because that's a great way to help a kid. I definitely would. Yeah.
It's a big-hearted organization. A big heart.
Yeah, I would love to even come volunteer.
Come, we need you.
One day.
Yeah, she said that we volunteers.
Yeah, it's a real party.
I would love to. That's what
I mean, we be singing and dancing. Come on, y'all. Hey, first grade, hey, second grade, y'all ready to turn up?
And you know what's crazy? I live next door to a balloonist, so she would love something like this. So we can. We'll talk. Definitely. You have any more shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Yeah.
Make sure you tell everybody about Sistas Talk.
I will.
We coming.
I already told Snapchat. I don't know. Did they come? I don't know.
They come in. They gonna look at it later. We here though.
Yeah, they'll look at it later.
We here.
That's why we do the video recording.
Yeah, we on YouTube too. We got our own YouTube channel. So people, y'all go on the Sistas Talk page and look at clips from previous shows.
Am I already following y'all?
I'm not on YouTube probably, but we'll send you the link.
Yeah. Subscribe to us on our
Bro, it's
YouTube
just getting
channel.
off the ground.
Okay.
Subscribe to us on that YouTube channel so you can see clips from different shows so you know why you need to stay tuned to the Sistas Talk Podcast because we going places.
All right, y'all. December 14th. If you guys are in the Houston area, we would like for you to come out and join Sistas Talk LLC for Surprise Santa. And if you want to know what that is, make sure you go to Facebook.com/Sistas CWT. That's SISTASCWT. And you'll see the link so you can go on the Eventbrite. You can either donate, meaning you can sponsor a child for $14 that gives them their skates and their ability to ice skate on that day at Discovery Green. And for people who don't know where that is, it's located at 1500 McKinney Street. That's Houston, Texas, 77010. We'll be out there on that Saturday, December 14th from 2 to 5 p.m. So if you need any more information, just DM me on Facebook or on IG. You guys should have our information, but I'll give it to you anyway. That's Instagram.com/sisters_talk or Facebook.com/Sistas CWT, or you can email me at sisterscwt@gmail.com. And so the purpose of this event is to do a gift exchange. And what you want to do is bring a wrapped gift. Do not come with an unwrapped gift because the kids are going to know exactly what it is. And so everybody's going to pull a number. And once you pull that number, each gift is going to be labeled from 1 to 10, for example. And then the kids will be able to trade out. So it's going to be fun. So they're going to be ice skating and they're going to walk away with a gift. So make sure that you get a gift that's at least a minimum value of $15. Don't show up with popsicle sticks.
Aww.
Because I know some people will be like, girl, I'm going to go to the dollar store. And that's fine. Just get something of value, something that you know a girl or a boy would like.
Something you would buy your child.
Also, during the fall festivity moments of Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'll be doing a half-off sale for all websites. There's a lot of people that have been hitting me up, getting me to do their websites, whether it's revamping or creating it from scratch. So just inbox me at DM Solutions. That's DMSOLUTIONS 19@gmail.com. That's a great way for you to give me the content, and that way we're not going back and forth through text because I get tired. Okay? All right. That's all I have for today. Any more?
I think that's it. So once again, are we ready to close it out?
Well, it's 5 o'clock. So.
Alrighty, guys. So we always appreciate you guys tuning in to the Sistas Talk Podcast. And we look forward to you guys tuning in on next Sunday, where we're going to have another special guest co-host in the building. And we're going to have another great, fabulous topic for you.
Oh, yeah. So next week, we're going to have Tribe Life in the building talking about personal relationships. And I do believe Miss Doll Beauty will be back with us on next Sunday. So you definitely want to tune into that.
What she do? Eyebrows?
Yeah, she does everything. She does everything. So if you want to meet her, you want to come next Sunday, November 10th. And we're talking about a really good topic. We're talking about relationships from a male perspective. And he felt passionate about this topic, and I thought it was interesting because I would like to know a male's perspective on dating and how they view women when they date them. Okay, and then one final shout out to the royalty of the week. Can we do a drum roll? Miss Lenora for her Lenora's Personal Care LLC. You can find her information on lenorascare.com. That's LANORAHSCARE.com. You can reach her at 832-953-5721. We'll be promoting her Sunday from today until Wednesday. Make sure you check the Facebook page, Sistas Talk Facebook page at facebook.com/sistas, SISTASCWT, and find out who the winner is.
All right. That's it for today. All right. So, guys, as always, we appreciate you tuning in. And so I just want to close out with a nice, quick quote, because we are coming up on holiday season, as Danny M. just alluded to. And so we know some people fit to start calling, knocking on your door that you probably necessarily do not want to speak with. But come on now, y'all. It's the holidays. So I just want to start planting a seed early in y'all's spirit. A quote from Gandhi. We all remember Gandhi. So I just want to tell y'all a quote. And his quote was, the weak do not forgive, but forgiveness is an attribute of the strong.
Yes.
So be strong, people. Forgive, and at least let somebody come get a plate. Something.
Seriously. And let's try to make everyday Thanksgiving. Let's make everyday Christmas. We can't just... We're adults now. Don't just wait until the holidays come around. Let's treat everybody with respect and give throughout the year. Seriously.
Yes. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings.
Thank you for tuning in to the Sistas Talk Podcast. We'll see you next week. Maybe we'll have some turkey on the show.
Girl.
Ooh, turkey.
Well, if we don't have turkey, I'm bringing the brown alcohol. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
Turkey.
Bye, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in on Facebook. We love y'all.
Bye, Facebook.